Jai Hind all. Jai
Jai
Hind
Hind, sir.
everybody. So now let us begin straight away with a recap of what we learned yesterday. And Madam Amina, you can tell me what we learned yesterday. What was the topic yesterday? Madam Amina. No. Madam Bhargavi.
Center.
What was that, Madam Bhargavi?
I was absent, sir. Pardon.
Please don't be absent, madam. Please be regular. Madam
Okay,
Chantana.
sir.
We studied about coordinative conjunctions and
Yeah, we studied about all kinds of
subordinate
conjunctions, all four kinds of conjunctions. We studied coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and we studied correlative conjunctions and compound conjunctions as well. Now, Madam
Yes, sir.
Lavanya, can you tell me some coordinating conjunctions? Madam Lavanya from Seven Hill School.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please. Madam Lavanya, can you tell me some conjunctions, some coordinating conjunctions?
Sir, wait 1 minute, sir.
Yes. And now, meanwhile, Sir Shankar, can you tell me some coordinating conjunctions?
I wanted to go out, but he started raining, sir.
I just want that conjunction. Don't tell me the
Con-
entire sentence.
but
But is the conjunction. But is a coordinating conjunction. And
for and nor
now
or it
or so. These are all coordinating conjunctions.
coordinate convention, sir.
So today's plan, let me tell you, today's plan is to speak just like a mock test. I'll just ask you some questions, but those questions will not be the questions you have heard before. You have to spontaneously speak. So let us begin with Madam Manasa. She is a good speaker. Madam Manasa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So let me just share the questions. I have some questions here. 1 second. Okay, Madam Manasa, let's begin. So I'll ask you the questions and you can give me the answers of your own. So first question to you is, do you enjoy being a teacher? Just answer me in 3 or 4 sentences. Do you
Yes, sir. I've been
Yes.
enjoying teaching since I joined in the school.
Mhm. So you can just say some sentences, 3 or 4 sentences. The answer should not be simply as I enjoy teaching. That's not the answer. So if you say, do you enjoy being a teacher? You can say, of course, I do enjoy being a teacher. It's a holy profession. I've been working as a teacher for more than 2 decades. And I continue in this profession because I enjoy this. Otherwise, I would not have continued in this profession. Moreover, this is a profession which gives you the opportunity to make doctors, engineers, or whatever professions you want to make. So it's an evergreen profession. So I really enjoy being a teacher. So now, what is the difference between your answer and my answer?
Sorry, can you come again?
Pardon?
Can you come again, please?
No, I have just given you an answer. That was
Huh.
just a sample answer. So you gave me an answer and I gave you an answer. So
Okay.
what is the difference between your answer and my answer?
I have said in one statement and you have given multiple answers for that, sir.
Yeah, I've given you many sentences, so I've given you an in detail answer. So I want you to speak like that. All right. So now I'll ask you more questions. Why did you choose teaching as your profession? Speak at length.
Because I love to share my knowledge with others,
Mm-hmm.
and when I'm with my students,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah, tell me please.
yes,
So we can say first point you said was I love sharing knowledge with others. And then you are saying something when I am with my students, I feel very happy or something like that. So this answer you can say in such a way. So we can say, firstly, I love sharing knowledge with others. While you're a teacher, you can share your knowledge with others. Secondly, I love being with the students because students are very young and they are very energetic. And when you be with those students, you also feel like a young man or a young woman again because that energy spreads to you. Thirdly, it's a holy profession, so I really love the respect I get from this profession. So these are some of the reasons why I chose to be a teacher. So now what are we doing there? We are just elaborating that answer. So we have some points there. So we have to spontaneously speak. We have to elaborate our sentences with some expressions like that. Okay. One more question to you, madam. And after that, if you prepare well, if you want to talk again at the end of the session, I'll come back to you. What do you like most about your job?
like I like helping the students to grow,
Mhm.
making the difference from past class and from now, the
Mhm.
present class,
Yeah.
building the relationship with the students,
Yes.
and as a teacher, I'm a continual learner.
Yeah. 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 So you are an eternal learner. That's a
Yes.
fine. Yeah. That's a fine answer. So if you want to say something more, you can say.
That's it. So thank you. I'll come back
Thank you,
again.
Kamala. You can come back again. So now this is the way we are going to do the mock test today. I'll be asking you some questions, and you have to spontaneously answer that, and you should try to answer in detail. Okay, Madam Sarla, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Your line, so can you just restart your mobile phone and join again? There seems to be some connection problem. Dr. Tanmoy, so let me ask you
Okay.
some questions so you will be able to answer.
Yeah.
Dr. Tanmoy, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the question to you is teaching stressful sometimes? Why?
Yes, sir. Sometimes I feel that yes, it is a stressful job because there is a lots of work pressure on a teacher. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, at the end of the day, I love my profession.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there will be some challenges we have to handle nicely. And anyhow, it's a novel job because directly we are contributing for the nation by reshaping our students.
Yeah.
So yes, so we can compromise with our trace because we
Mm.
are doing something great for the nation.
Yeah, great, great. So do you prefer teaching younger children or older students?
No, I don't have such preference, sir. Yeah, if it is young or older children, so it doesn't matter. The
Mm-hmm.
children are students are students. I'm
Mm.
always ready to share my knowledge with my students.
Okay.
And but one more thing I want to add, sir.
Yes,
If the
please.
children is young, so their brain is active. So if I
Yeah.
say something, if I teach something, they're ready to capture that. So it is very easy to teach a young children. Sorry,
Okay. Young
student.
children. So you should say students, otherwise children. Do not say children's because
Ah,
child is singular, children is plural. So you should not say children's. All right. Now
okay,
one more
okay, sir.
question to you. I'll ask you some more questions. One second. Okay. What is the most interesting part of your work?
Sorry, sorry.
What is the most interesting part of your work?
Um, Interesting parts are
Mhm. Also, suddenly you don't get a point.
yeah, like
Mhm. Okay. So if I tell you the most interesting part of the student is actually
yeah, I
standing.
can say, sir. Yes, yes, I
Mhm.
can say.
Yeah,
Like the
please.
interesting part is like the feedback from the student. If I teach something, and when I see that they are understanding my what I am teaching, they are getting, they're
Mhm.
adapting with my teaching strategy, or they're able to write all these things in exam. So when I
Yeah.
see that they are succeeding in their life, so they are success in their life, so that is the interesting thing. Or
Yeah, so now you understand the other teachers, whoever is in this meeting at the moment, understand how we are supposed to speak now. So now onwards, I will just speak to everyone. I'll ask you the question and you will give me an answer and I will give you my answer also. So that way, everyone will have a better understanding of what kind of an answer you are supposed to give. Okay. Yes. Now, who is ready now? Madam Maheshwari, can you start? Madam Maheshwari, are you ready? Madam Maheshwari, please respond. Are you there? Okay, she is not responding. All right, let me see who else is here. So everyone can speak, no problem. Madam Rajita from Slate High School. Madam Rajita, are you there? Please respond, everybody. We are wasting our time. Madam Rajita.
Sir, sir, can I?
Yeah, Madam Saraswati. So you are ready. Okay, Madam
Yes.
Saraswati, I'll ask you some questions. You have to give me the answer of each question, and I will also share my answer with you. All right.
Okay, sir, I will try.
Now,
Okay.
next question. Let us talk about our daily routine. Okay. What is your typical school day like?
What is your typical school day like?
Yeah, what is your typical school day like? So, what do you do on a typical school day?
Sir, once again explain this question, sir. I didn't understand.
What do you do on a particular day? You are a teacher. So, generally, how is your day like? What what things do you do in a day? How do you begin the day? How do you continue with that? And how do you complete it? So just
Okay,
explain
sir.
one day in your life as a teacher.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
After I am entering the class, first
Mm-hmm.
of all, I will wish to my children.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I will before explaining my lesson, I
Mm-hmm.
will ask previous class.
Okay.
After that, as usual, I will explain my subject of
Okay.
in
So
the middle.
now the problem with your response, you are responding well, but you are saying subjective. So I have already told you, don't say subjective. So you have to say
uh,
subject. So practice like that. If
Subject.
you continue speaking like that, that will become fossilized again. So don't say
Okay.
subjective. Don't say
Oh,
classroom. No. So always you should try to deliver with a decent accent. Okay. Now
oh,
you can
oh,
start from the beginning. You can start from the time you get up. How is your day? When do you get up? How do you prepare for the day? And how do you come to the school? All these things you can say. Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Mm.
First of all, I will get up early in the morning.
Yeah.
After get upping, I will complete my daily routine works at
Mm-hmm.
home.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I will prepare my breakfast and lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I ate breakfast. After
Mm.
that, I will keep ready my lunch bag.
So
Next, I
breakfast,
will go to
lunch bag. Okay, so that is what we need to correct now. Breakfast,
uh,
lunch bag.
break,
So instead of saying
breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast, lunch
breakfast,
bag.
lunch bag,
Oh,
breakfast. It is not breakfast. It is
breakfast.
breakfast.
Oh,
Breakfast. It is not breakfast.
okay.
Breakfast. Lunch bag.
Breakfast.
Yeah. Now you can talk about the day, how you begin in the school.
Okay, sir. After going to school,
Mm-hmm.
after I am entering class,
Mm.
I will wish the children
Mm-hmm.
before starting my teaching.
Mm-hmm.
I will ask children
Mm-hmm.
about
Okay.
previous class. Next, I will start my lessons.
Mm-hmm.
After teach in the middle of the teaching, I will start asking questions.
Okay.
Next, whoever their doubts, I will clarify.
Yeah. So if I talk about a typical day in my life as a teacher, I would say I get up early in the morning because that's my habit. It's been my habit since my childhood. My father used to call me at 5 o'clock, so I continue that habit even today. So immediately after getting up, I drink 2 or 3 glasses of water because that's also a habit. Then, after some time, after my daily routine, I just go for a cup of coffee with my roommate. There is one more teacher staying with me. His name is Amal. And then nowadays, since we have the timing since our day starts at 9 o'clock in the school, so we can take some time at our room. So we just start walking, or else we just take an auto. And it's just a 5 minutes walk to the school. So we just take this auto and to school. Then after coming to school, these days we have some pending work or some work for the next academic year. So for example, we write the classwork notes or we write some keywords, or else we have some work at the moment as assigned by the principal. We keep doing that. And then in the morning, we have some 20 minutes of meditation, followed by our routine regular work. And then by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we have a demo session taken by different teachers. Each teacher takes one demo to demonstrate the method we follow in our. This is what we do uh, in our school these days. Otherwise, our day starts at 8 o'clock and we come to the school before 8 o'clock. Then we take our breakfast. And after that, we have an assembly. And then we have got regular classes. At noon, we have our lunch at 12:30. It's a short lunch break. Even during the lunch break, we have some activities like abacus training or some meditation. Then we have the afternoon classes. Our classes are very much engaging, and we follow the five-step method in our school. By the end of the day, that is at around 4 o'clock, we conclude with the national anthem. But we have to stay in the campus up to 5 o'clock in the evening. So the students keep leaving because they leave. Some of them leave by themselves, and some of them leave in the school bus. So we take care of all those things, and then by 5 o'clock we leave. This is a typical day in my life as a school teacher. Okay, this is the answer. I just closed my eyes and told you the answer because I wanted you to be sure that I'm not just looking anywhere and reading that answer, because I want you to do the same. Of course, you have nothing to look at because these are questions I'm asking you at the moment. And if you cannot look at somewhere and you cannot just read these answers. So that means whatever you are saying now are your own answers, right? So if you are in a position to make your own answers, whatever that may be, it's a great thing. So that simply means that you are in a position to answer to some questions asked to you readily, and you are readily answering. Okay, now that is that is the way we need to answer the question. So you might have got some idea about how you are supposed to answer. So try to answer like that with that accent, without saying this, that, bench, desk, or without saying breakfast. You have to say breakfast, this,
Breakfast.
that accent should be
Lunch.
maintained. Okay. So now the next question to you: do you usually prepare lessons at home?
Yes, sir. I usually preparing lessons at home.
Mhm.
After coming back to school home,
Mhm.
I will prepare next day's lesson plan.
Okay, you can say I prepare. I always prepare. I usually prepare. Do not use this will. Will is used only if we are talking
Future.
about future. So we don't need
Okay.
to use it, but it's a habit here. People simply use it like that. Do not use will unless you're
I
talking about future. Yes, you may continue.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
In the preparing lesson plans, if
Mhm.
any doubts, I will search by Google or
Mhm.
somewhere in
Mhm.
dictionary or somewhere.
Yeah, in our case, actually, we have to prepare the lesson plans because it's very compulsory here, really compulsory here in our school. So we have to prepare the lesson plans as per the Bloom's taxonomy strategy, and that should be submitted to our AD before we enter the class. And then we have to carry these lesson plans wherever we take the lessons because we can refer to those lesson plans. Sometimes we may get confused. So if that lesson plan is handy to us, we can just refer to that. Our lesson plan is actually a long lesson plan which includes all those 5 steps and all the necessary details we need to handle that class. So when we go to the class, we feel really comfortable, confident
Yes,
because we
sir.
have everything in our hand and to
Yes,
take that lesson. So we don't need to panic. If at all we have
yes,
some confusion, we can look at the lesson plan and we can carry on with that lesson plan. So that's fine. It's really good to see that you also have a lesson plan. Now, my
yes,
next
sir.
question to you: how much time do you spend checking students' work? That may be classwork or homework or any other work.
Much time. In my sir, in my class, 28 children are there.
Okay, don't say there.
So
See,
there,
28
there,
children are there,
or
and
there,
you're saying there, there. That
there.
is the thing you have to correct. Yes, come on.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
In my class, 28 children are there.
Hmm.
So for all children, I will take
Mhm.
20
You're
minutes for
using will
correction.
again. You're using will again.
I'm taking.
I
I'm
take, I take. Yeah.
uh, for that all 28 children, I take 20 minutes for correction
Mhm.
homeworks.
So within 20
Okay.
minutes, you can complete your correction. But in my case, I guess it is not possible to complete the correction of my class in 20 minutes. It may take some more time. Of course, we
But
have got so many free periods here. We have got 3 or 4 periods a day, and the remaining 3 or 4 periods we have leisure. We always call it leisure, but actually it is not
yes, sir.
leisure, it is leisure. Okay, leisure
Oh,
periods or free periods. So we have that time. Of course, sometimes there may be some teacher absent, then we have to go and engage that class. Other than that, we get some time. Of course, we get some time in the school itself to correct those books or do that kind of work. And if that time is not sufficient, sometimes we carry some work home, not those books. Other than those books, some work may be there. That work will be done at home. This is the way we do.
yes.
Okay, thank you so
But,
much, madam. So I'll next ask
but,
some more questions to somebody else who is
okay.
available here. Madam Sumalada, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Madam Simalada, here I go with some questions to you. So the first question here is, do you enjoy busy school days?
Busy school days
Hmm.
means, oh, yes, sir. I enjoy working there in school, sir.
Yeah, busy school days.
How
I'm
much?
talking about
Yes,
busy
sir.
school days. Yeah, don't get time for anything.
Oh, yes, sir. I like to
Mhm.
busy school
Why
days
you
also.
like busy school
I
days?
work hard, sir.
Mhm. Why do you like busy school days? Can
But
you
in
like
at home, we are getting bored. That's why we need to spend time with children, sir.
it's better to be busy with the students instead of getting bored sitting somewhere and simply gossiping. So that's the point. So I too like busy school days unless I am disturbed in
I
the
do like
middle.
busy
Okay.
school days.
It is
Work.
good to be busy, but sometimes what happens, the IMA may be coming and telling you to do something. Otherwise, somebody may be sending you a message and somebody may be calling you to the principal's office. You are busy there, you're trying to complete your work at the earliest, and at that moment so many people come to you, so many people ask you this and that, and then you get disturbed, you cannot get the flow of the work, and at the end of the day you feel that your work is still pending. If that doesn't happen, I really like a busy day because in a busy day you will be very much productive unless and until you are not disturbed by others.
Others.
Sometimes
Yes, sir.
someone who doesn't have any work may be coming and sitting next to you and maybe talking all the nonsense, uh, because they are in a talking mode. They don't have any work to do, but you are really busy that day. And when you're busy, sometimes what happens, you may forget about a few things, you may misplace something, and you want to finish that job. You may have some deadlines, and all these things can have a negative impact on your brain. and sometimes it may be quite irritating. And then if somebody is asking you questions after questions, that may be quite irritating. Other than that, if it is a busy day, yeah, that sounds really good. It feels really good. At the end of the day, you feel that, oh my God, I've done these many things. Yeah, it was a productive day, and you feel like that. So that's really good. And if the days are busy, you don't feel the movement of the days. You feel that the week has gone so fast. So suddenly it becomes Saturday, and then you come to the Sunday's pleasure. That happens very fast. Otherwise, the days may be moving so slowly because you have got nothing much to do, and it seems boring sitting in the staff room and gossiping. All right. Now that is the way I want you to answer. So now the next question is, what part of the day do you enjoy most at school? Others
What
also
is
have to listen to this, and you should be prepared in this way. You should see how we are talking, and then the same way you should be ready to speak when it comes to you, when it is
okay?
your turn. Okay, now my question, let me repeat the question, ma'am. The
Okay.
question is this: what part of the day do you enjoy most at school?
Morning mind is very fresh, sir.
Mhm.
The time we are
Yeah.
very,
So you
we
like the
are
morning because the mind is really fresh.
very fresh. We
Mhm.
are students also very fresh mind.
Yeah, so since the students are really fresh, they may be very much attentive.
Very much attentive.
Yeah,
What we explain, they are grasping very fastly, sir.
yeah, so very fast.
After that, they will
Mhm.
mind.
Their mind goes weak, and after the lunch, they feel like
They can't
sleeping,
attend
and
the
they cannot
attention not there.
focus on what you are saying. So, what do you do at that time?
Sir,
What do you do if in the afternoon, if you have to take the fifth period immediately after the lunch? What do you do generally?
in 50 period, it is. I will tell stories. We keep
You keep
silent
engaging, you keep them engaged, and you just narrate some stories. You just do some
stories. They will
activities.
listen carefully, sir. If the
If
stories
you
come,
tell them some stories, but every day telling them stories may not be a good option
yeah,
because
I am some one by one they come front of and one by one they know all stories, sir.
you are making them practice storytelling. So
Practice.
they will be given their given some
One by one, they are
one.
prepared for stories.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. That's great. So thank you so much, madam. So now we have to move to the next teacher, and
Thank you, sir.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. The similar way, Madam Sukanya, are you ready? Madam Sukanya, please respond. Madam Sukanya. Or else, if there is someone who is ready, please tell me. So we will straight away continue with them. Otherwise, it will be time waste because I am asking them again and again and they are not responding. So who can now speak? I'll just ask you some questions. Who wants to speak?
Sir, can I?
Yes, who is that?
Sir, my name is Shailaja.
Madam Shailaja, here are my questions. Let me begin with the first question to you. Do you prefer mornings at school or afternoons? Why?
Sir, repeat that question.
Do you prefer mornings at school or afternoons?
Sir, I am English total class, total day, sir.
Mhm.
That's
So which time do you like more, morning time or afternoon time?
that morning time is very nice, sir. Why? Because students are facing the uh,
Mhm.
class. Um, they are giving what is that?
Mhm. So whatever you ask
They
them,
are
they'll be responding. They'll be giving you answers. So don't say
okay.
That shows
Sir.
hesitation. So do not
Okay.
hesitate too much. Instead of that, you can use. I think you know. In my opinion, I would say that kind of some expressions. If you use, you can manage it. Okay. My next question to you. Here. So I was just asking you, do you prefer mornings at school or afternoons? In my case, actually, I prefer mornings, of course, because morning is a time when the students can focus on what they are doing. Even in the afternoon, we can focus because we are standing there and moving around in the classroom, but the students are sitting in a place. So when they're sitting there like that without moving, they naturally feel sleepy. We cannot blame them, because if we are sitting there, we also can feel the same. Suppose we are attending a training session or something, immediately after the lunch, we can feel that sleepy feeling. So I would say morning is much better.
Yes.
The second reason why I say like that is morning is the time they are energetic. They have come from home after a bath and they are very much energetic and fresh. They are not tired in the morning. So they tend to listen to the class. So that way it will be very easy to make them understand the topics you are dealing with. But in the afternoon, it may be a bit tougher. So you will have to deal that time more effectively with some tricks, with some tactics, with some attention grabbers, or something like that. Okay, now my next question to you is: are students today different from students in the past? If you compare your own school days with the students nowadays, do you see difference? Do you see differences in the students today compared with the students some 30 or 40 years ago?
Yes, sir.
Yes, or at least 20 or 25 years ago. If you compare the students then with the students now, what differences do you see in them? Or are they the
And
same?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
The in the in students today are different from students in the past, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Students they use technology more, sir,
Mm-hmm.
nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
They are learning different ways. The
Yeah.
students in the past.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so in my case, actually, I would say that the students are almost the same. There are not much differences. Of course, they have been
Yes,
using their technology much better than
yes,
their
sir.
past, compared to their past counterparts. But that has always been there. If you compare the students 30 years ago with the students 60 years ago, they would also say the same thing. The students have changed. But I think the facilities change, the way in which we teach them changes. Because of that, we may feel that the students are changing. Actually, the students are not changing much. A
Yes,
teenager or a student in first class or second class in the primary section, they generally behave in somewhat the same way only. Because of our differences, we feel that they are much different, but they are not actually much different. So they are always almost the same, not completely the same, but they are always almost the same, I would say. This is my
yes,
experience. It's about the way in which we are dealing with them. So there may be some different aspects. For example, some 30 years ago, they might be coming from a household where there were 6 or 7 or even 10 children, and the parents could not give individual personal attention to these students. So these students might have learned how to manage that. So when they come to the classroom also, they would not feel some any differences compared to their home. In their home also they have some children, in the classroom also they have some children. So because of this they wouldn't feel any difference. But nowadays students are coming from that kind of households where there are only 1 or 2 children, and they are given special care, special individual attention, and they are pampered like anything. Because of these differences, when they come to the classroom, they may expect some sort of personal attention. And if you fail to give that personal attention, they may feel objected to that, and there may be some tactics from their side to grab that attention. They may be restless. These issues may be there, but these issues were there even 20 years ago, even 30 years ago. These issues were there, larger than this or lesser than this. So that is what I feel. So now here the next question to you: do you find it easy to understand students these days, or do you feel that it's very difficult to understand students?
sir. I listen carefully to them, sir,
Hmm.
and observe their behavior.
Okay, can you
Uh,
explain?
this, yes, sir.
Mm.
This
Avoid
helps me
saying sir,
understand.
sir, sir all the time. Avoid saying sir, sir, sir all the time. It's awkward. You please focus on your response. Okay. Do you
Okay.
find it easy to understand the students? Come on, please.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Listen carefully to them and observe their behavior.
Mhm.
These help me understand their needs, strength, and difficulties.
Okay. So I to try to understand the students, and I feel it's not that easy to understand the students. Of course, you will have to look at their eyes sometimes. Sometimes you will have to engage in a long conversation with them. Sometimes you will have to observe some um, ways of responding from their side. So you'll have to notice some patterns in their behavior. Sometimes you can connect to those patterns of behavior, and you can just think about it, you applying your knowledge how that kind of a response is triggered from their side. And if you just be very kind with the students, and if you try to help them in their problems means in their academic problems, and if you make them feel that you are on their side and you are there to help them or assist them, and if you are approachable, and if they feel confident with you, and then they will be dealing with you from a close corner, then they will give you more hints about their character, and then they will behave freely with you. There would not be any kind of acting from their part, and that way you will have a better chance to understand them. Otherwise, it's not an easy task to understand what is going on in the mind of a child, but that's practical. If you make an effort and if you change your ways while you are in the classroom, you can understand what is going on in the mind of the children and what they want from you, and this will be more effective when you are taking a class. Yeah. One more question to you, madam. How do
Yes, sir.
students usually make your job enjoyable? Do they make your job enjoyable, or do they make your job difficult?
Uh, Sir, I like to teach this job, sir.
Yeah. So how do they make
This
your
is
job
not
enjoyable?
the when I going to the school.
When you go to the school, when I go to
Yes,
the school,
yes,
yeah. Hmm.
yes. I am forget my problem, sir.
Yeah.
In the yes, sir. I am teaching pre-primary section.
Okay.
Uh, the when I am entering the class, they are giving smile faces,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
I forget my problems in school. When I am not, when I absent my school in nowadays now in the 5 days school holidays are there. Holidays are coming, sir. So
Hmm.
I am getting bored, sir, in my home.
Yeah,
While
at home you feel bored because you don't have the students with you. But if you
yes,
are with the students, you just forget about your
yes,
problems because
yes,
they greet you with their smiling
yes. But
faces. When you
yes,
yes,
sir. But yes, but when I am enter my school, I am
when you
forget my
enter your school.
problems. Yes,
Mm.
yes, sir. I am forgetting outside of the school.
You're not
Yes,
aware
sir.
of whatever happening
Um,
outside your classroom, so
yes,
you're not bothered about the
uh,
outer world. So
yes,
then you're lost in the classroom with the students because they are engaging you there, and they make you happy, they make you peaceful, and they
yes,
make your life very
yes, sir.
enjoyable. That's the way they make your life very enjoyable. Thank you so much, madam. Just focus on your accent. So try to say things, try to say words with that English accent instead of mixing Telugu, and that effect at the end of
Yes,
the word should be managed. So
sir.
you have,
That is PL, sir. Small.
yeah. Please try to manage that. Okay, Madam
Yes,
Rajita from Slate High School, are you available there? I don't know what happened there. Madam Satyavadi. Now, who wants to speak? Next one. Who is ready to speak? I'll ask you some questions. Who is the next one willing to speak? Come on, please. Let me know. Is there no one? That's strange. Hello? Madam Shirisha. Madam Shirisha, are you there? Madam Lavanya from Seven Hill School. Are you all there, or did you all
Sir,
leave the session? Madam Lavanya from Seven Hill School.
sir, sir.
Yes, madam. I'll ask you some questions here. So here the next question to you is, do you like the atmosphere in your school? Why or why not?
I like my school atmosphere, sir.
So please explain.
And sir,
Please explain that why you like the school atmosphere. What is there in such a way that you like it?
our school surroundings is peaceful, sir. Our
Yes.
school surroundings peaceful
Please do
in
not
that
say sir, 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 sir,
garden.
sir all the time. So try
Okay,
to
okay.
avoid that word sir, sir, sir. Our school sound surroundings is peaceful, sir. Our school is like this, sir. Our school is like that, sir. Sir, sir, sir. If you keep on saying like that, doesn't look like a speech or doesn't look like a normal conversation. So instead of saying sir, you just tell me the sentences. Okay, how do you feel that the school atmosphere is very much enjoyable or very positive atmosphere for you? How do you like it?
Our school to peaceful ground, have
Hmm.
the peaceful ground
Ah,
and garden,
okay.
uh, and that playground in that park also have.
Hmm. There is a
And that
park also. In that park also have, we cannot say. Sometimes we can hear this kind of a sentence. In that park also have. Park also have, when we say, we mean what we mean is there is a park. So we should not say park is park have. No, I don't know how that sentence formation happened here. In that park also have is a senseless sentence. We should not say in that park also have. We should say there is a park in that,
there is a park. Okay, okay.
there is a park in that ground. So otherwise you can say there is a park in a corner of that ground. So don't say park also have.
There is a
Park
park
is what, there is
and
a park also, there is a park also, otherwise there is a park in the middle of that ground or something like that. Yes, you may continue with that. Otherwise I'll ask you one more question. So what makes a school a good place to work? What makes a school a good place to work?
good place in that classroom.
What makes a school a good place to work? When do you say a school is a good place to work? What qualities should be there in the school if you want to say that the school is a good place to work? What makes your school a good place to work? What makes your school so good? That is the question.
Our school to the panel board is
Is that?
in that classes in that panel board to explaining that
You have a
is
smart board there. Do you have a smart board?
children listening carefully.
Mm-hmm.
That is good place.
Yeah. I didn't ask you which
Students is
places are.
intently listening, sir,
Yeah, children are carefully. They are listening very
and
attentively. Yeah.
interesting.
Yes. So now you can just. I'll just ask you one more question, and then we will move to some other teacher. Now, do you get along well with other teachers? Do you get along well with other teachers? How do you manage with other teachers? Do you have good relations with other teachers?
Yes, I will.
Hmm. Hmm. Please continue.
Other teachers too. I'm only.
Yeah, we need to make sentences like this. So when we do a mock test, we understand how much are we capable of doing this. Okay. So in the coming
Sir, I
days,
can understand, but no.
no, we have to make a conscious effort. Then only we can speak something. Whatever we speak, we have to speak. And then if there are some mistakes, we can talk about it. Then we can correct it. So, Madam Manasa, can I come back to you and can you speak now? Do you have
Ye-
a better idea now how we are supposed to speak?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, Madam Manasa. So let me ask you some questions. Thank you so much, all the participants who have already participated. So now the question to Madam Manasa, is teamwork important in schools? Why or why not?
Yes, sir. It's teamwork is very important in school as a teacher, sir.
Mhm.
Like, teachers don't work alone. They
Okay.
plan like lesson plans they'll do. They have to manage the students and solve the problems together.
Okay.
And working as a team helps the teacher while sharing the ideas,
Okay.
supporting students and supporting the teachers. Because
Mm-hmm.
every teacher has a different subject, right?
Okay.
And they create a better learning environment for students.
Yeah. If they
School
work
growth as
together. Yeah. That's those are great ideas. So how you have said it well. So I also share your ideas there. Actually, I too believe that it's a teamwork, because sometimes you need to have some assistance from some other teachers, even if they are dealing with some other subjects. So I generally tell the teachers that we are not a family, we are a team. Wherever I have worked as a principal, or as a wherever I held some positions, I used to tell them that this is not a family, because there are so many schools who keep on saying that this is a family, but that they don't actually mean it. Instead of calling it a family, we can call it a team. So it's a team. So the team is nothing inferior to a family. So if you are playing as a team member, then the team will function like a family. Otherwise, simply calling it a family will not work. So more than a family, it's a team. And when you are in a team, you have to work for the entire team. So your team has to win. Then only there is some sense in winning. So it's a teamwork. So it's not just about dealing with your subject. It is about making a teamwork there and making that kind of an atmosphere in the school. That's great. So now the next question to you. What changes would improve your school? What changes would you like to see in your school? Madam Manasa, what changes would you like to see in your school?
yes, sir. Just thinking.
Yeah, please respond faster.
More interactive learning with
Yes,
all
take
the students.
sentences that how you want that to be.
Yes, and focus on the skill set, like
Hmm.
uh, communicating skills, critical thinking, and problem solving.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
So yes, please proceed.
yes, reducing the academic pressure,
Hmm.
balancing studies along with sports like meditation, yoga, karate,
Yeah.
arts, dance.
Yeah, that's a common problem in most of the schools. There will be some pressure when you're talking about a school life, because these days the parents have great expectations from the teachers, and everyone wants to have the first rank. And then there may be some sort of pressure on you all the time, and you should know how to deal with that pressure. So, if the school management can do something about that, it will be a great change in every school. So, helping the teachers to deal with the pressure is something that we all want in our schools. Of course, we have it, and then at times we will need it more and more. Okay, then one more question to you, Madam Manasa.
Yes, sir.
Do you use technology in your teaching? How?
Yes, sir. Recently, we have adopted the Propel.
Hmm.
So yes, we have using the technology in our school, sir.
Yeah, can you
So it
explain
helps.
that? Hmm.
Yes, sir. Like it helps making lessons more interesting and easy to understand through videos, presentation,
Hmm.
and
Nowadays,
we have.
almost every school is using things like that technology, because they have understood that it's not an easy task. So you have to use all kinds of technology, not only to make your lesson plans. To make your lesson plans, you can use some AI tools, and that is okay. Otherwise, some software may be there to make your lesson plans, even to make your timetable. You have some software, and then you use latest technologies in your classroom. You have smart boards there. You have all kinds of new innovations in the classrooms, and that has made teaching much more engaging for the students. So it is not just that talk and chalk method. Okay. So now we can say most of the schools have been utilizing these technological advancements in their classrooms, so that their classes can be more engaging and interactive. So that is great. So thank you so much, Madam Manasa. Now who can speak next?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Who is ready to speak next? Anyone can speak. Who is available there? So that shows that we need more practice in the coming days, because we have been speaking when we are given some samples, and when we are asked to speak spontaneously, we are not in a position to do that. So now let us take it as a challenge. Who comes forward with that courage in their mind? And some teachers have already done that. The others also, when they try it, they will understand it's not that difficult as they suppose. So somebody please come forward. I don't want you to call. I don't want to call anyone in particular. But of course, if you do not come forward, I will have to call you. Yes, who wants to speak next?
Sir, can I?
Yes, who is that?
Sir, Shailaja, sir.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Sir, now I told sir now only. Again, I told some words.
Who is that? Can you please introduce yourself?
Shailaja, sir.
Okay, Madam Shailaja, so let me ask you some questions. Do you prefer traditional teaching methods or modern teaching methods? Traditional teaching methods, with traditional teaching methods, I simply mean that chalk and talk method. With modern teaching methods, I would say something like Bloom's taxonomy, where the student-centric methods are applied. So, do you like modern teaching methods or traditional teaching methods?
Sir, I like both, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
explain?
The traditional teaching method is build strong fundamentals, sir.
Mm-hmm.
While modern method make learning interactive and engaging.
Yeah, learning in an interactive way while engaging the students. If you do some, if you apply some modern theories, of course the theories may be all theories, but people may be using it only nowadays. So then that is okay. Both these theories or both these ways can be applied depending on the
Applied.
situation. That's what you feel.
Yes.
Okay, is it important for lessons to be fun? Or do you think that fun is not always important? What do you think? Is it important to have some fun in the classroom?
Yes, sir. Fun
Why?
lessons help students pay attention and understand the concept, sir,
Okay.
more easily.
Mm-hmm.
In that fun learning environment, reduce stress and encouraging activities,
Yeah.
creativity.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah.
So if you have some fun in the classroom, if you teach the students in a funny way, students tend to listen to you more eagerly, and then you can have their attention and they can make them understand the things easily. Otherwise, they lose their focus and they start doing their own work, and then it may be very difficult to make them understand the concept. So here, to make them understand the concept and make them perform in the classroom and make them contribute to that, if you can teach them in a funny way, it would be an ideal choice. Now, the next question to you is, do you like giving homework? How much homework do you give? Do you give too much of that? Or do you not at all give homework? Okay. Do you give homework or not? If you do, how
Yes,
much?
sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir. I like to giving homework, sir. Why?
Mhm.
Because they are extra practice and improve their understanding, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, homeworks also help students development, sir.
Okay.
I believe homeworks to useful to because it helps students revise what they are learning to in the class.
Yeah, so you mean to
Yes,
say that the main reason why we give homework is that they stay in touch with what they have learned in the classroom, or else
yes,
they may forget about it. And the next day, when they come to the classroom, they may not remember what they learned in
yes,
the classroom the previous day. But if
yes,
they are given a homework, when they do that homework, it will work like a revision and that will be fixed in their mind, so they are unlikely to forget about it
yes,
when they come back to the classroom the next day. When we continue with the next lesson, it
yes,
will be easy for them to focus on that and connect to the previous lesson, and they will find it very easy to continue with their
easily.
studies.
Yes,
In due course of time, they will find it very easy to understand the lessons and make a better results. Otherwise, if they go home and simply study, simply go here and there
yes,
and play with the other students in the village, they may forget
yes,
about the lessons and they may not find it easy to follow when they are continuing with their lessons the next day. So this is what you wanted to say. So you have to explain it like that. Now the
without homeworks, parents also did not engage the children.
yeah, parents
Compulsory.
cannot engage the students without homework because they do not know how to engage their students.
They
And
did not listening anything at home also.
yeah, so there should be some work to be done at home so that the parents also can engage them. Otherwise, the parents do not know what to do with their children, so they
Yes,
just
sir.
go out and play. Of course, playing is good
Yes.
for their health, but if the only thing they are doing is playing, then that is also not good. So, how do you keep students interested in your classroom? What do you do to keep your
I keep
students
students.
interested in your class?
Yes, by making lessons interactive and engaging, sir. By
Hmm.
using activities, real life examples, discussing and technology. Nowadays, we will using more technologies.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Uh,
yeah. That's great. That's great.
when
Thank
I
you.
am started the lesson, I am using the blackboard only, sir. I am drawing on the board.
Okay.
For example, what is the sun? Is don't know what how like it is. I
Yeah,
am drawing on the board. When I am drawing on the board, they are identified.
they can
It is
identify. So
sun.
now with
They
the
can yes.
yeah, now
Uh,
with the advanced technology, you can even show the
yes.
picture of a sun readily on the
Already,
board.
yes, sir. Already the more previous days, what is the rhymes? What is the stories? They don't know anything. But
Hmm.
now they are using mobiles. Already
Okay.
is no totally.
They are
So
already
I
techno
am
savvy compared to us,
yes.
but we are
So
not that techno savvy.
sir,
Yeah.
teachers also more advantage to the more advantage, sir, in the school.
Yeah, great, great, great. Great effort,
So
madam.
I
Great effort, madam. So you have tried very much, and that's what we want. If you keep trying like that, by the end of this training session, we will be in a position to speak better. Now, who can speak next? Who is ready there? Thank you so much, all those who have participated so far. Now, one or two people can do it today. We have only 4 minutes left. Who can speak now?
Adi.
Sir,
Can I?
can I sir?
Yeah, who is that?
K. Ramya, sir.
Pardon? Ramya.
K.
Madam
Ramya, sir.
Ramya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Madam Ramya, I'll ask you some questions and you can speak about it. So, are you proud of being a teacher, Madam Ramya?
Yes, sir. Of course, I'm very proud being as a teacher. Teaching
Why?
is a like because teaching is a noble profession, sir.
Profession. Yeah.
Yes, of course, and we can give it's a good chance to give quality and value based education to the children,
Mm-hmm.
and
Great.
yes, we can.
So, has teaching changed you as a person? So, just visualize yourself before being a teacher and just now. Do you see some changes in your character, in your behavior?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah. What are
teaching
they? Can you
change.
elaborate?
Like in different many ways, sir. It's developed some qualities. Me, I build my confidence level,
Mm-hmm.
accountability,
Yeah.
independent, never give up, and following the values,
Yes, great.
empathy, patience.
Yeah, so that kind of questions when they ask you, you can give a elaborated answer. In my case, also, I can tell you that the teaching has changed me enormously. I was actually a short-tempered person, and ever since I started teaching, I understood that this short temper will not work with the world. And when we are dealing with the students, we should be very much patient when we are in the
Yes, sir. Right.
because there may be
Thank you
30
so much.
students and the 30 students may behave in 30 different ways, and then we should know you should control your nerves and you should control your emotions so that you can control them, otherwise you will not be in a position to control them. So teaching has changed me as a person. Teaching has changed the way I respond to situations. The teaching has changed everything in me, almost everything in me, I can tell you.
Encourages moving away from the selfishness.
Yeah, so we become selfless, more and more selfless. The more we stay in the profession, we become more and more selfless as a teacher. Now, has teaching, so now do you learn from your students or do you simply teach them all the time?
No, sir. We I learned many things from the teachers because always teacher is a learner. Like
Not from the teachers, I mean, not from the students.
from the students.
What
Yes,
have you
sir.
learned from the students? Yes.
like I learned from them, sir, selfishness, sir.
Selflessness or selfishness?
Selfishness.
Selflessness. Selfish.
Selfishness.
Okay. Yes, please elaborate on that.
Mm,
Okay. Otherwise, I'll ask you another question. Sometimes it may be a bit difficult to elaborate on something. Do you like
mm.
giving homework or do you like something else?
Yes, sir. I like to give homeworks
Mm-hmm.
because it's like it's reinforce the classroom,
Mm-hmm.
teaching topics, sir. And
Mm-hmm.
one more thing, they will develop their independent responsibilities, their accountabilities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially it's reinforce the classroom what we taught in the class.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I feel that it is better to give the homeworks.
So thank you so much, madam. So for your response, so 46 teachers were there today, and only some 10 of them have responded. More than 10 of them have responded, I guess. So at least some 30 teachers were there not in a position to respond. So it's not their fault. They still need some more confidence. So tomorrow also, let me tell you, we will be continuing with a similar session. I will be asking you some more questions. It will be one more mock test tomorrow. So today you have time, every one of you, please prepare like this. So just see some videos or just practice in front of the mirror or just record your own voice, and just you have got some questions, this kind of questions, just practice at home. So tomorrow you'll be better prepared. So today you are caught by surprise, but tomorrow it will not be like that. You know that this is the session which is going to be tomorrow. The same session will be continuing tomorrow. So you have to be prepared for that. So my request to everyone is that please prepare for spontaneous speaking. When you are asked sudden questions, we should be, that is the purpose of this. Otherwise nobody is going to give you the questions they are asking you in advance. You cannot by heart anything and speak in a real situation. In a real situation, you don't know what people are going to ask you, so you should be in a position to answer them. So if you are able to do that, then only you can say you are good at speaking. Otherwise you are not at all good at speaking. So we have to practice that. So that only will help us. So even if we learn so many things, that will only assist us to a level. Beyond that, it cannot do anything. So we have to open our mouth and speak. So tomorrow, before we see, everyone should have their own share of hard work. So you have to do your part well, prepare thoroughly, and attend the session tomorrow. So let us, every one of us, tomorrow, let us all speak more confidently. So let us all get our chance and utilize that. Okay. So thank you for everyone for
Sir,
participating
so
today's.
one sentence I remember, sir. What do you
Yes,
learn from the your students?
hmm,
They will accept. I learned from the children accepting
hmm,
the challenges, sir. Sometimes, as we teachers, we may
hmm.
refuse. Like I can't. Uh, we will disobey. But
Yeah.
students accept the challenges.
Hmm.
Yes, I learned from the students, sir.
Yeah, we have that kind of an ego problem. So if we go wrong somewhere, we feel that ego is hurt.
But whatever we will give, the
Yeah,
students are.
sometimes we take that challenge. Sometimes we try to escape from the challenge, as evident from
Yes.
all the teachers here. So they feel that if they say something wrong, it is taken as an insult to them, and they don't take those challenges. So that's a great point. So tomorrow, let us all take this challenge and let us all speak, just like our students. That is something that we have learned from Madam Ramya's students. Thank you so much, Madam Ramya, and thank you so much,
Thank you.
everybody. See
Thank you, sir.